Glendale, Arizona. If there's one play from UConn's win over Alabama on Saturday night that typified the Huskies' run toward back-to-back national championships, it wasn't a Donovan Clingan blocked shot or an Alex Karaban transition three-pointer. It was Tristen Newton, calmly standing off to the side chewing his gum, then slowly working his way back to the ball to receive a pass and bury a three-pointer to give UConn a 9-point lead midway through the second half. Aside from having the nation's best offense and a top-5 defense, one thing that has separated the Huskies is their unflappability. They have supreme confidence in what they're doing. Eventually their shots will start falling. Eventually the opponent's shooting will regress to the mean. Eventually the better team will win, and this season, the better team, far more often than not, has been UConn. And that was the case again on Saturday night, as the overall 1-seed Huskies advanced to their second straight national championship game with an 86-72 win over 4-seed Alabama. "We don't crumble," Clingan said. "Basketball is a game of runs. We stay composed, stay together and just keep playing as a team, and they're not going to make every shot." UConn will face fellow 1-seed Purdue, which beat NC State in the first Final Four matchup, in Monday's national title game. According to ESPN BET, UConn opened as a 6.5-point favorite versus the Boilermakers. While UConn's 30-0 run last week against Illinois was a lightning-in-a-bottle scenario, it did highlight a major theme this season. The Huskies just don't stop attacking. And most teams run out of steam before UConn does. "Our identity is to be pretty relentless," Coach Dan Hurley said. "We might not break you for 18 minutes, 25 minutes, but at some point if what we're doing at both ends and on the backboard is at a high level, it just becomes hard for the other team to sustain it." The first 10 minutes of Saturday's second half were the epitome of a blow-for-blow sequence. The first team that failed to counter was likely going to lose. The Huskies started the period with 4 straight points to open up their biggest lead of the game, an 8-point edge. Alabama immediately responded with a 7-0 run. Then UConn countered with a 7-0 run of its own, and Alabama came right back with a 7-0 run and ultimately tied the game at 56 with 12:41 remaining. UConn scored the next 8 points and Alabama didn't get closer than 6 points the rest of the way. "It's body blows, Hurley said. "It's continue to guard, continue to rebound, execute our offense. Eventually there will be a breaking point opportunity that will present itself, especially in this tournament." The Crimson Tide were able to withstand most of UConn's runs because they couldn't miss from 3. Hitting 9 of their first 12 attempts from behind the arc. But they made just one of their next 9 threes as UConn continued to score timely baskets or get clutch stops when needed.